What's up, y'all? It's your boy Zay, and I'm back with another one. I'm going to do another reaction video. This one is about light skinned men versus black women. Let's get right into it. I'm going to put my emphasis on things as well.
Because of the fact we're not just coming at you like we want to come at you and say, yeah, I can be aggressive to you, but why do I have to slap you in the face so hard? I want to slap you. I will. I'll choke you.
But it's like maybe I just was mad about that because it's just like we're black, you're black. Why don't you want to be with a black person? Like I think that you like white women because you're gay. You're just gay.
I have not came across a light skinned man who will get down and get under your car and you know change the tire.
Wow.
I feel like dark skinned men are better in bed than white.
Oh yes.
So why?
Wow.
Because they just are.
Wow, they throwing shots. Wow, they throwing shade. And you see the dark skinned dude, hey, ain't dark skinned men better than light skinned men in bed. You see that bullshit? They throwing shade, bro.
I don't know what being in the field had to do with anything.
Yeah, I gotta go back to that too.
Being in the field, like, you want a hood nigga? Like, you want a light skinned hood nigga? Like, anyway.
We are back with another episode of Verbatim. Today's topic, we got some ladies, we got some light-skinned men here. The ladies happen to prefer darker-skinned men, so we're gonna dive into that, see what they both got to say. I'm your host, Derek Pope, and we just gonna jump right in.
Yeah, this is interesting. Let's get
Ladies,
into
go
it.
ahead. You closest to me. Tell me what you're looking for in a man, just in general.
So I'm looking for a man who's very romantic, a man of God, also a man who has integrity, a man who knows what he wants and his purpose in this life, a man who listens, a man who takes control, and a man who can protect me. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Solid.
good. Well, to sum it
Trying to
up,
find
I'm
my
looking for
smokes,
a
man.
a provider, a lover, and a friend. Yes.
Yeah, nice and simple. Okay.
Oh, it's in my pocket. My
I
dumb
think
ass.
they said most of everything. Of course, we want protection. We want somebody who's a leader. I don't like to use my brain when I'm with my man. I want him to be super smart. I think like having somebody that you can spar with over different conversations, various topics.
Now, bro, I'm gonna say one thing right here. If you feel like that's fucking irritating. I know what she talking about, but that shit is fucking irritating. That shit irritates me. That shit fucking shit hit my lungs. But that shit irritates me, bro. Do not act fucking slow while you around me. Don't act fucking slow, bro. Like, maybe it's just a person. Maybe it's just a person. Cause I think, you know, if it's somebody different or new, like,
yeah,
I'm like, okay.
of course.
So
Maybe.
it's something y'all name what y'all looking for in a man. In that top priority list, y'all didn't mention color or shade of color, so we can say that's not top priority. So my next question would be, well, I'm gonna jump in, y'all. Let y'all say y'all piece. So how often would y'all say y'all get like, okay, you being lighter skinned is an obstacle or an issue?
Very, very, very often.
for real?
I would honestly say it's almost a too good to be true. It's almost as if they don't want, because sometimes if you're it's not too charming. If you're charming, if you're chivalrous, you're too good to be true. You know, so it's almost as if you're an anomaly, but they don't want to really perceive it as if you have good characteristics, good traits, and they also don't really have discernment to an extent. So it's like everything you base off just my actions, where you don't really base off whether or not you really know for sure and truly and feel, and also go into it without saying, I need everything from you, and if I don't get it, I'm distraught. We're with each other.
See what I'm saying, y'all? Like I said in many videos, they expect you to be perfect, like top tier perfect. Like, you a pretty light-skinned yellow nigga, they want you to be perfect. Like, they no flaws, no nothing. Chris Brown, all fucking day, Chris Brown. And it's like, all of us are not perfect. We're human. We're just like everyone else. You feel what I'm saying? We're just like everybody else. So it's like for you to expect the light skinned pretty boy to be top tier perfect, but dark skins and white boys and monoracial people, they can be their self. It's just like too much. Like it's like what the fuck? It's like a slap to the face. Like I'm a man too. The fuck?
Growing, you know what I mean? So
Is it a thing for you?
Talk me
I'm gonna do this more
Yeah, like, do
often
you
with
get it,
y'all,
like,
bro.
with like,
Y'all
nah, you
gotta
like
sit
this
and
from-
chill with Zay and get high with me,
everything I'm
y'all.
like a pretty boy, or I'm like conceited or something like that.
Right.
But in real deal, I don't like attention, and I'm real shy. So I would not approach a woman. Like, I won't approach
I'm
a
just
woman
like that,
because,
bro.
like, I'm used-
I do not like attention, bro. Today I was in Chipotle, bro, and when I first walked in, this black girl was just staring all in my face. I was like, damn, bro, can I get my face back? Like, damn. Anyway, let's keep it going. She was bad, though.
They be thinking it's like real up here, but it's like mid level country. So
I felt you. You just got the sauce. It ain't a problem for you. So, so you just got the sauce. It ain't a problem for you, or you be getting that light skin comment too.
What was the question again?
Do you get like is it an obstacle for you? Like the girls be telling you, "Oh, no, you too light skinned for me."
Oh, they don't want to be with me because I'm light skinned.
Yeah. Does any girl ever tell you
How
that?
often is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it happens too damn much. Yeah, but being like light skinned, like I think I really think they're scared of us. You feel me? Gary? No, we know. Oh, we got the good look.
He ain't lying, though. They are scared of us. They're intimidated by us. Our looks bring out their insecurities. That's why. And then another thing is we don't belong to a tribe. I mean, we are a tribe, but we're disorganized. Because we're trying to be like everyone else.
That's what I feel like.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think that I've dated
Hold on,
like
y'all. Let me
men
get some
before,
water.
but my man now is darker skin, and I don't know. I just feel like more like in my feminine energy with him. I do think sometimes that the light skinned dudes they think that they're cuter than you, and that's not a problem. Like you know, you have confidence. You know that you're pretty, but just all of that.
You know, you heard what she just said, right? You have confidence, you think you're pretty. He's bringing out the insecurities. He's bringing out them insecurities in her ass. That's why. See, a dark-skinned nigga, see, that's why they try to play this. Dark-skinned niggas are more masculine than light-skinned dudes and mulatto men.
Like,
because
looking in a mirror and doing a story.
light-skinned guy will bring out
Stop,
her insecurities. A dark-skinned guy is not
go ahead,
going to bring out her
I got some
insecurities.
questions for you.
I just wanted to piggyback off of
Based
what
off
Star
of looks
said.
and
She is
the
100% correct. I feel
stereotypes.
her when she says that she feels more in her feminine energy with her man because he is of darker skin. Not all light skinned men make me feel that way, but most of them have. And I feel like
See, she feels challenged. She's comparing herself to you. She feels challenged. You see how she talking? They feel challenged by you, by your looks.
darker complexion, they're more in their masculine energy for me.
No,
in
they're
my
not.
take, honest.
I think
Well, I'm
it
not
also
gonna
goes
say
back
all,
to, like getting deeper. Like men that are darker was in the field. You know what I'm saying? So they were more masculine. And then it's like, so we have.
Why you gotta be in the field?
We've been.
Why you gotta be in the field to be masculine? You know what she meant by in the field. Why you gotta do this to be masculine? So and you look at her, you could tell she the type. She like hood niggas. All day long, she like hood niggas that pull the trigger.
This way to where like the lighter men think that they're, you know, they're a little bit pretty.
They think they're the Puerto Rican princess.
Yeah, they think they're a little
Little Puerto Rican princess. You see how they throwing shots, bro? They
My preference
insecure
is dark skin
as fuck.
ultimately, but I would definitely date a light skin
Okay, so
because
you
I
still
feel like
think
it's
you
not
in the middle.
It is demeanor. It's mostly demeanor, but most light skins, yes, their demeanor is kind of like pretty boy, kind of like princess, like you said. And
She look
want
pretty boy
tougher,
princess. You
more
see what I'm saying?
Are you ready?
And I'm
Insecure,
Go ahead.
insecure,
Like I
insecure,
said, it's about
insecure.
demeanor.
That's
I've
all
seen
it
light-skinned
says.
men
Insecure.
who definitely do give that demeanor. Of,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Like, bro, you the woman. You supposed to be the damn princess. Don't you got princess? Like, you the damn woman. You supposed to be the princess. That's what I'm saying. She's comparing herself to you. Damn, this nigga look better than me. Man, we already know how these men. We know how they think.
But a masculine, yeah.
Yeah.
He think he look
I know
better
you
than
want to
me.
piggyback on that. You
I
got
don't
a lot
want
to
no
say,
man
so
prettier than me.
Thank you.
Because I'm bringing out the damn insecurities.
Of course, it's called spade a spade. I'm not saying I disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold every relationship on its own merit. That's all I
Absolutely.
ask. And when I say that, who raised a light-skinned man?
Bro, don't he look like Kid from House Party? Like without the high top fade, that big ass box fade. And then we
Whether or not it was a white
got
woman or
light skinned
a
Trey
melanated woman.
Songs right there with
So,
the cornrows.
Again, with
I'm
the
thinking
mother,
about getting my
whether or not the
shits
father
back, bro. Do
there.
y'all think I should get my cornrows
Whether or
back?
not.
I'm thinking about getting my shit
But
braided.
then also at the same time, okay, then and now church was up to government, and it keeps going. But so it also coincides that maybe also it has to deal with a little bit lesson that we have of just our purity because of the infiltration of our DNA. So can we have grace within
Baby
that
girl,
as
you
well?
are the star.
Because of the fact we're
I
not just
can't
coming at
help
you.
but wait.
We want to come at you and say, yeah, I
Let
can
me
be
stop.
aggressive to you, but why do I have to slap you in the face so hard? I want to slap you. I will. I'll choke you. But it's like, there's a difference between.
You see what I'm saying? And like I said, for those of y'all who are into like black women and stuff, some of them will test you to that limit. I'm warning y'all now. Some of them will put you to that limit to where you feel like you want to smack the shit out of them. Some of them will put you to that fucking moment, and I'm telling you.
Myself, there's a difference between aggression and pain. And when it comes to aggression,
That's what I say.
I'm
Y'all
asserting
gotta be a
myself and
certain
taking
way
initiative.
when you deal with
And
black
aggression
women and
doesn't have
stuff.
a
You gotta be a
positive
certain way.
connotation at all.
For real, for real.
So when it comes to, I feel as though maybe one of the reasons you're saying you feel more feminine with a darker man is because of the fact they don't give you the option to even feel as though you could speak. So they put you in a submissive era and in a submissive mindset.
So
but you feel as though submissiveness is like, okay, I'm a woman now because I'm supposed to be submissive by society.
So you're sitting here agreeing. So you agree
With
that you feel like there is a character difference between darker men and light skin.
They perceive themselves to have that. And so you get a lot of times a woman's not going to take a light-skinned man serious when he tries to even invoke aggression because he's like, you're just trying to be dark-skinned. Oh, that's not true. You soft.
Y'all agree.
Y'all remember what I said about that, right? That's why I said we have to do our own fucking thing because, like, when we do certain shit, this is what they think. Oh, you saw how she laughed because they like, oh, you trying to be a dark-skinned nigga. So that's why I said, for those of you light-skinned niggas that's in the hood or in the field, trying to be in the field, they going to see y'all as a clown, bro. Because they said you're trying to be a dark-skinned nigga, bro, and you're a yellow-ass pretty boy. What is you doing with your life? That's what they're saying. And really, to all them guys that's really out there, you could be doing so much with your fucking life, bro. Being in the field, trying to fit in with dark-skinned niggas, that ain't it, bro. And another thing,
So y'all agree?
they'll turn up
like,
on you
he
extra
said
harder.
he
When they
agrees
catch you
that,
slipping, they're going to
dark-skinned
turn up
men
on you extra
do
harder.
tend to just be more
Just
assertive.
because you a
Yeah.
yellow ass nigga trying to play in their motherfucking game.
Got them. I only feel like that's the case because that's what the world, the internet, they try to show off like that image, like, oh yeah, light skin, but can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they be like light skin niggas are just like more like they always try to show us off like, oh, he just soft, it's this and that, but that's not the case. Like it's just the fact that everybody always says that, and that's what makes it. You know what I'm saying? That way.
I agree.
Like,
what you think? Look, see ready to.
He got whatever whatever he said, but I don't know what being in the field.
Another thing is, I think that light skinned dude, I don't think he's light skinned, the mulatto guy, because he has like that ginger hair, and I think that's natural. He has freckles. I think this dude is mixed with Irish. The other two guys, I think they're like light skinned dudes, but they're like like I said, we're all still mulattoes at the end of the day, but they just got more black in their blood than the guy on the right here, Mr. Kid with the ginger hair.
Yeah, I gotta go back to that too. I gotta go back.
So being in the field is basically, I'm just taking it back
evolution.
to like psych.
Yeah, I want to know what her definition of being in the field is, because what she's saying is you want a dark skinned hood degenerate. That's what you're saying. And you know, a mulatto guy or a light-skinned mulatto, whatever you want to call it, playing in that kind of game makes you look like a clown because you trying to be you trying to be dark-skinned.
Of the whole thing. The psychology was that the darker men will be outside because they were, like they were the ones that would be doing all of this hard work, hard labor, when the light-skinned men will be inside doing the lighter work. No pun intended. So,
bro, she bringing up slavery shit.
I think that's like
the house nigga, the field nigga.
Even
she
now,
bringing up that terminology.
People, we are still in a psychological warfare with Jim Crow laws. How all of this shit is still.
You see, she thinking all the way back to slavery times. What does that have to do with today?
Be like, oh, well, no, the men don't act these ways.
You see how slow she sound? What the fuck does that have to do with today? That was the white man was running shit back then. He told the dark nigga go outside in that motherfucking field. He told the yellow mulatto guy, you sit your yellow ass in his house and you do what I tell you to do. Mutt.
Is when that's the world. We've seen it with just our culture, period. We're still influenced by,
like I said, she has
how white people treated
a slavery terminology
we were given with them. So
you feel like
Jim Crow terminology
treat light-skinned men better.
And another thing, she don't even make sense because during the Jim Crow eras, light-skinned niggas were outside. Mulatto guys and light-skinned guys were outside. You had Malcolm X, you had Langston Hughes, you had all these people. The guy, the co-founder of the Black Panther, was a light-skinned man. And so what does she mean we weren't outside? We was playing in that field too. Yeah. So what is she saying?
Yeah.
Probably less scared.
Light-skinned dudes
I think that the white women go for these darker athletes now because they see what comes with it. And they, they want to take over. But of course, they treat light-skinned men better just because they don't feel as intimidated and don't have some good hair, because then they're really going to be like, okay, I went to school with white people. Like, I see the difference in how they treat me and how they treat others. Like, white people love me today. Want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So that's
because y'all culture is popular now.
They definitely do treat lighter skinned people different compared to darker skinned people. And again, like,
so this goes into the white privilege, how they say that us mulattoes or light skins have white privilege.
You said that's
what they're saying, because first it was the pretty thing. They're saying we have pretty privilege and white privilege,
and then from there,
because we're more accepted by white people than they are. That's what they're trying to say.
He has traveled throughout generations to this day. Yeah, so, to this day. And real quick, I want to say like 10, like it comes from especially like 10 years, like when I was in elementary school, middle school, so early 2010s, late 2009s, or whatever. Yeah, it was just always light skin. Oh, team light skin, team dark skin. And of course, the light skins would be the pretty boys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, everybody wanted a light skin. But then it transferred.
Yeah, like everybody keeps saying that. Like back in the day, everybody wanted a light skin. I don't know what her back in the day is, but I remember back in 2015, right? When I first started high school, bro, I had girls coming up to me, talking to me. I ain't have to do shit. I ain't have to do nothing. They just came up to me and started talking. I thought I was like, man, I thought I had the sauce.
I feel like
was it y'all got older?
People came up to me. Oh, this girl got crush on you. This girl like you.
I also go towards who I feel like is going to be attracted to me. Light skinned men don't come up to me for like that. So dark skinned men do. So I've just run my.
That's another thing. Like, why would a light skinned man approach you? You know, that's another thing. Y'all gotta realize. See, a dark skinned dude, it's like this, right? A dark skinned dude, is used to women like her, so of course they're gonna approach her. See, some light skinned dudes, they not used to women like that, so why would they, approach a women? And another thing, some people are shy. Some people get bullied and intimidated into not approaching you. That's another thing, but let's keep it going.
I honestly just feel like at the end of the day, your preference is your preference, and my preference is darker men, because I honestly feel like, okay, from experience, I dated light-skinned men before, and that whole situation just always turned left, because he always thought that he was superior than me, because he always thought that he looked better. He always thought that he was the prize. Even when it comes down to,
but he's your man, right? Ain't he supposed to be the prize? I mean, I don't know what they mean by it. See, that's another thing they keep saying, that light-skinned men have a complex, a superior complex. But I'm just saying, like, monoracial men, dark-skinned men, white men, any other man, they have this type of complex as well. So what are you saying? Why is it acceptable for them to have that complex, but when the attractive light-skinned dude does, it's a big-ass problem? Because they want you to be a simp-ass bitch. That's why.
protection.
They don't want you to be a man. They want you to be a bitch.
It's a spider. Oh, no. Like, it's not like that. Like, no.
Wait.
It's scared. It's scared away.
Like, yes.
Look, that's the dance.
3.
Look, that's the shoe, get away from me, broom them off dance. The why me you and why me you.
That's only 3.
Well, okay.
But from
California.
Oh,
Bro, light skins and mulattoes are popping in California. Vanguard, what's going on over there, man?
okay.
What's going on over there, Vanguard?
Date those men in different stages of your
You better get on their ass, Vanguard.
Dated all 3 when you were younger. Of course, that's probably gonna be the situation. But if you like grown as fuck and you date a light skinned dude, then you'll really know, like, okay, because then all that corny shit go out the way.
Yeah.
He's grown.
I just don't like.
He's grown now.
Okay,
You can see if he's really corny or if he's just a kid.
Yeah.
My question for y'all. How is,
now let me get into this, y'all. You still see how she said corny or a kid? This is how most of them think about us. You know, we have a sense of humor that's different from monoracial people. So that's what I'm saying. They say we come off corny or childish, like a little boy, a little kid. And most of the time, that's not even the truth. So that's what I say. They always try to say like some emasculate, effeminate things about you, like just tearing you down as a man, just stripping your masculinity away. You're a woman, you're a little boy, you're a kid. Like, what the fuck? So how, like I said, that's why I said when it comes to women like this, you just gotta act like you don't give a fuck. Hold on, y'all. I got some fries in the oven, and they some good Checkers fries, so I'll be right back. Oh! Fuck! Oh! Sorry, Lord. That shit hot. That shit is hot, man.
hygiene looks and all that? Do you really like? Yeah, I gotta be like. I think I look good. I gotta upkeep myself.
This
like,
is me personally connecting with y'all, man.
Yeah,
For real, man.
Like,
I thank y'all for all the support.
I look at teeth. Like, that's one of the first things. I like to look at teeth.
Yeah.
So, if I feel like if I'm gonna try my best to look good for you, you can at least try your best to look good for me.
Exactly.
And nobody's mad at that.
Yeah,
We're all adults. We should want to look great.
Exactly.
this-
She wants
Exactly.
to feel
We
good.
should all want to
Now,
look
don't
good
just
and
have a
feel
whole
good.
skincare routine that's more
That
than mine.
no,
Okay?
because I
This one.
experienced that. Like what?
I know some.
What are you doing?
I know some dark skinned dudes that are pretty boys that take care of themselves, manicure.
I have to.
Exactly. So that's what
So
I'm.
what's the issue with?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So how can they say that light skinned guys have have this superiority complex and this pretty boy complex or whatever, but dark skin and white boys, all of them are not. When they do it, it's not a problem, but when you do it, it's a problem. And it's probably because you don't belong to a tribe, but because everybody else do.
What's the issue with somebody like caring about how they look?
Anyway,
as a woman.
I'm sorry to elaborate on what he's saying as well, because I was going to say that. Do you feel as though a lot of darker men as well are doing the things that lighter men were getting called gay, or just the lighter men were doing? Skincare, going to get pedicures, manicures, going to get massages, everything. Because you've seen all darker skinned men always on the groom. They want to do the facial hair stuff now. That's not manly. That's up to societal standards. It isn't. To take care to groom.
I love a man to be grown. I don't give a damn if he's light or dark skin. Like you cannot be trifling.
But what if they kept dark skin standards to them? That would be a bush. Be for real.
But I mean, that's
like it would be prickly. It won't be soft and oily. You won't have the nice because I'm thinking everything about societal standards.
Yeah.
He's not shining. It's just dull face. Maybe just razor bumps.
Wait. So y'all saying y'all don't mind a man that groom a little bit, take care of himself. So what's the definition of a pretty boy?
It's like you.
I'm not lying. I just want to know.
You just go overboard with it, like for real. Like you can have upkeep yourself. We are attracted to men who upkeep themselves, but like she said, do not be doing more than me. Don't have a whole facial every night. Don't it's just no.
Have you
don't be doing more than me. Like I said, they feel intimidated and inferior. You bring out their insecurities.
Can you give me examples
Of what?
of what is how he did more?
Too much. Too much.
Yes, too much. Or
Yeah.
the light skinned men that you dealt with. Like what
Not
is
necessarily
something?
even just light skin. I was talking about like what makes a pretty boy.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Yeah. Like just like the 10-step skin care routine. Yes, get your nails done though. Get your toes done. And then just setting out your outfit.
I ain't
every
never in my
night.
life got my toes or nails done ever in my life.
In high
I
school,
think
he's
I'd be
going-
like, I think like
And also, I just like a man that likes to work with his hands. Like I have not came across a light skinned man who will get down and get under your car and change the tire.
Girl, I did all of that shit. What are you talking about? Like what? I took out the car plates. I drilled them. I drilled in new ones. Man, she on some bullshit.
Change your oil, do an oil change.
Nah, I can't do that shit.
Oh, you do?
Like the oil change, I can't do all that. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, see, yes. But see, that's the first time I've heard a light skinned man say he's a handyman. Most of my light skinned men be like, I'm not.
But no, I am
I'm
handy.
not
Like I
doing
can
that.
deal with technology. Like I'm like the tech savvy dude, like computers and
Yes.
You
TVs
said,
and
oh yeah,
shit.
you went from California.
Cable boxes, internet boxes, shit
You
like
gotta go to
that.
like some other
Like
shit.
I got how I got this set up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
handy with
it's
this
like
tech shit.
almost
That's
like
how I
mixed
got
light
this set up.
skin.
I think the California light skin, I mean, they do have a lot of gang stuff going on. So let me not speak too much, get killed. But I don't think
Oh shit! All right, Vanguard, don't slide on nobody. It's like, nah, let me stop. That's my man's man. Shout out to Vanguard. Shout out to light skin historian, man. I feel good today. I feel good right now. I'm getting high as shit.
it's like I think she seems like she wouldn't have just been in the trenches.
This is
So
for
I
us.
think that
Us
the men that
mulatto
she
guys
probably-
and
How old
some
are
of you
I'm
light skin
24.
guys.
Okay, yeah, she's still a baby. So
You
I
know,
think
lighter
that this
brown
more
dudes.
like
Some of y'all
the
hit
men
me
that
up
she
too,
probably
and
dealt
it's
with,
crazy
like,
they come at y'all too the same way.
And then
That's fucking
also,
insane.
She seemed like she's from like the suburbs. So probably the light skinned men that you dated,
They are put up.
they're a little sheltered.
I'm not from the suburbs though.
Okay, so on the aspect of like they say lighter men are, I don't know where that I don't know if that's a color specific thing, but do y'all think y'all are more in tune with y'all sensitive side? I know you said you agree, like emotionally, you like to communicate, you like to articulate your emotions. What about y'all?
I mean, I like to listen and like show my. I don't like to show my emotions. That's what I don't like showing my emotions or whatever.
Do you think you feel that way because it's a stigma against showing emotions as a light-skinned man, or do you just genuinely don't like to show your emotions?
Yeah.
I just don't like to show my emotions. Just past stuff.
Yeah.
Past things.
Trauma, childhood
Yeah.
trauma. No, I'm just
Not
playing. I'm
childhood,
kidding. But just from.
As a mulatto or light skinned man, do not show emotions to these kind of women. Like I said, you have to act like you don't give a fuck at all about your life or their life or life period. You just have to act like you don't give a fuck.
Just growing up.
Yeah. Like you, like growing up dating, you do certain things, but then certain things happen, and then like pull back.
Yeah.
Once you pull back,
because women they be confusing.
I'm just saying,
they don't know what they want.
Toxic.
They literally just said you acting corny. You're being corny, acting like a dark skinned nigga, but then they want you to act like a dark skinned nigga. It's weird. It's weird.
I was saying like now it's the time to realize I don't show my.
They don't know what they want. They're confused.
I used to do. But now I'm classified as a toxic light skin.
Well, the same thing he
I
said.
don't know.
It goes by each relationship, so don't bring that into other relationships. You shouldn't be toxic. I mean, you should not show your emotion
Exactly.
because of somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You miss out on the love you can like.
So can that?
But it's okay for other monoracial men to show their emotions, though. Just saying, it's okay
Can
for
that
dark skinned men to
coincide
get mad and
with
show their
every
emotions.
other aspect and perspective with everything. If we could look at one thing that way, can you literally look at everything else the same way? So when it comes to that, it's with a preference. Can I just say I don't want to be with you rather than having reasons and rather than formulating a how I got to have my preference? You know, the method of how I got there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than because reasons are always going to change.
Yeah.
She's young. She might change. She might alter. Just like for yourself, for herself, for myself, everybody. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand where you're coming from. I think that when you say something like "I just don't want to be with you," that triggers people. So then you have to kind of come up with something like, "Well, I just don't like da 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 da," and I don't like pretty boys and this. Like, I think that's what they don't want you to say. They don't want you to just be blunt. Like, they want you to have a reason why.
Then some girls, they don't even like when people show their emotions for real. Like they see that as a sign of weak. Like they weak because they showing emotion. They weak because that nigga crying or some shit. Like
That's what I'm saying. When you get mad, they think you a bitch. When you get sad, they think you a bitch. When you act like you don't give a fuck and have no emotions, that's when you bring out their feminine, whatever they talking about, that side, that feminine side, because you're coming off mysterious to them.
I can agree with that. We do say we want men that do show more emotion, but then we don't. Turn around and, like you said, when you do show emotion, some of us call y'all sassy and just doing too much.
Like I said, they don't know what they want.
On that.
They confused.
Going back and forth on our work.
Yeah, I think it's just depending on what stage. Like you can't come out the gate being off. Or you gotta be locked in with somebody.
Yeah.
So what? I'm gonna ask. What do y'all have? What kind of? I know we talked to you. Use another episode. You prefer black women. You said where you come from in Jamaica, lighter skinned women are more
prized. They're more
or light skinned people in general.
Yeah, like they're
okay. So you got that. What about y'all? What do y'all have a preference in women or shade tone, anything like that?
I do like brown skinned women, though. A lot to me, I like brown skinned women, but I like all women.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he got a thing for brown skinned women. Brown skinned women are straight. I had a couple of them. I mean, I feel like I got a thing. Like, if I was gonna deal with a black woman, like, I do like dark. I like it's something about that dark skinned women, the ones that be flat ironing their hair, like, and wear it like in a bob, and they got eyebrows kind of like mine's a little bit. Like I gotta show y'all what I'm talking about, but they be fine as fuck to me. Like I be ready to like.
I'm gonna say the same thing. I like brown skin women. I like dark skin, light skin. I like them all for real.
Yeah, like I like them all, but that dark skin one with that look,
that,
like
take care of
that's like
herself
that shit.
You know,
just hits different to me.
They own like bag and stuff that really stand on business too.
Yeah.
I don't like I love women that be feeling like they can just be submissive all the time, or just feel like, or they don't have to work or nothing. But I'd rather a girl that's going, you know what I'm saying, get it with me. You feel me? Have something going to there.
Yeah.
Like,
Team player touch.
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if they was to say,
Shout out to my
they
boy
prefer
Too
only
Smooth.
light-skinned women, which a lot of
Y'all
black men do,
subscribe to my
would y'all have a
guy,
problem
man.
with
We
that?
talk every motherfucking day. If y'all can see that shit,
Yeah,
he
that's
gonna
just
comment
what it
on
is.
here,
Yeah,
but y'all
he spoke
subscribe to
about
that
these,
man,
like,
bro.
with Chris Brown, him like
We talk every day.
you know, Asian looking.
That's a
women.
soldier right
That's
there
on
for
him.
real.
Like I ain't gonna let it do with that. That's what he wants. That's what he wants.
What if they like non-black women, like they only like white women? Is that a problem?
Now you know
What
what
you talking to me for?
Again, you know what? That pisses. No, I'm just,
see.
no. I'm not gonna lie. I do have this thing with my best friend where we talk about like men.
Okay, so another thing, if mulatto men or light skinned men dating white women, that does piss some black girls off, because I dated a white girl before, and like when I talk to my like black exes about her, like my white ex, like they would get mad. They be like, that fucking white girl, you dated that fucking white girl and she look ugly and she da 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 and da 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 da. Like they just be talking shit and they be mad. I'm like, damn. So yeah, they don't like it when light skins hook up with
I guess
whites
now looking
neither.
back on it, I probably will say like
Or
maybe I just
mulattos
was
hook
mad
up with
about
whites.
that,
They
because
don't
it's
like
just
that
like
shit
we're
neither.
black, you're black. Why don't you want to be with a black person? I used to say like it's feminine to me.
Because y'all think we, what the fuck? Bro, like I said, they don't know what they want. If you don't want to date them, you're effeminate. When you do date them and they say y'all act a certain way, you're still effeminate. What the fuck?
Like I think that you like white women because you're gay. You're just gay. You want somebody to just have it.
Bro, like I said, they don't know what they want. They are clueless. How does dating a white woman make you gay?
And when I say that, I don't mean just like you're being other men, but it's like it's very sassy. You know what I'm saying? It's very sassy because a lot of men who I feel.
So that means a dark skinned nigga dating a white girl is sassy, right? That's sassy too, then. Cause she said you're black, we're black, right? So a dark skinned nigga, so that means her dating a fucking white boy, that must be gay too. That must be sassy and gay too. Like they just, like I said, they just be off, man.
Just prey on white women and want to date them only and stay completely away from black women.
Okay, the reason is because white women don't give us all this bullshit in the fucking games. The white women I dealt with, they ain't bullshit me around or play no fucking games. We got right to it. And it wasn't no, I'm bringing out insecurities in her and she feel like, you know, I'm some female or some bitch compared to her. Like, no, it was none of that. I was the fucking man and she was the woman. See, they know their role. They know how to take,
Mama's a family.
It's not all black women, but some of y'all, man, y'all need to
I
learn,
just do.
man.
I feel like a lot of men
Like,
like
all of
white
us
women
men are
because
the-
they do
are-
whatever they tell them. Like, when
Exactly.
they tell them something, they'll do.
Exactly.
You know
They're
what I'm saying?
they're the submissive, but to another extent. Like they'll take anything that you give them. Like you can talk to them any kind of way. With us, you're not going to talk to us any kind of way because we're going to speak up for ourselves and defend ourselves. But white women, they like that kind of stuff. They like the attention they get from a black man. That's what they really want. At the end of the day, they got old white husbands. They want a black man. You coming up to an old white woman, you giving her some attention, she's gonna eat it up. She's gonna love that. So yeah, at the end of the day,
That's one of the reasons, but also another reason is because it could be a black person growing up with a lot of white counterparts, and they're conforming to the white standard, so they do want a white woman because of status and stuff like that.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's another thing. Like I said, people, it's based off of like what you're used to, like what you know. If you grew up around white people, you're gonna be used to that. I feel that way too. Like I grew up around black people, so I'm used to black women because that's all I seen where I'm from. That's all I seen in Baltimore is black women, dark skinned women.
Like, what? You just like you're just a little sassy. I just think you grew up with black people. Why are you just with white people? But like you said, if they was a school with that, like maybe
you can do whatever you want.
Not for me. I would never.
You can do whatever you want. How is that, man? They be tripping.
It's like, okay, thank you. So if I may ask, is anger an emotion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if that's the fucking case, because like I said, she's just one woman. She don't speak for every black woman. But the ones who do feel the way she do feel, shit, y'all need to make it either the shit. Y'all need to start hitting light-skinned niggas up then. Mulatto guys too. Make it easier then. Make it easy on ours. If y'all feel
what
that
is
way.
Emoting to you? When you emote, what is it? What is like? What do you think about that? When somebody emotes, what are you thinking?
That's your body language of how you're feeling your emotions.
Okay, so when it comes to that, the same way how you're saying a lighter man is emotional because he's conveying himself. He's relaying how he feels, and he's wanting you to take accountability. Maybe he's also taking accountability. I can't speak for everybody. But then you have a darker skinned man that he doesn't want to take accountability. He's telling his homeboy, bro, she texting my phone talking about she want to come see me. Like, I don't want to, like, but it's your whole girlfriend. And you're mad at her for wanting what she literally truly desires, needs, and wants, and what you desire, need, and want, because the second she even shows you any little less, oh no, I can't. She cheating, I can't stand these girls, and yada yada. And then you have a lot of you would have, I can't say more, but there's a darker man. I feel as though would just be cold blooded, much quicker than a light skinned man would, because of the fact it's like, I want to feel love. A darker man is gonna say, bump this, I want to feel sex, I want to feel pleasure. And so you'll see a lot more lighter skinned men do things out of a deficit and they get walked on. But you see the darker skinned man doing things and he's going to that person he can walk on. Because you want him to hold him accountable, he doesn't want to. He wants to only hold you accountable.
He's speaking facts.
And you feel me? So it's like, are we not both showing emotions? But why would you want a negative emotion around you more than even, I'm not saying a positive, but you're getting anger. You're getting a person that has so much trauma. You're getting a person that's against the whole world.
Yeah.
He's talking to you about he got enemies. This and why? Why do you want enemies?
It sounds like we going on a different tangent, which I don't know if it's the same, but like good guy versus bad guy. It's kind of the angle it turned.
So yeah, he kind of turned it to that angle, but it's like this, right? I told you how monoracial men are more like soulless.